Da bin ich mal gespannt, was wir da finden. Schick.
Damn. Let's get to work.
Ach, das werden wir schon schaffen. Na dann, fangen wir an. Erstmal den Feuerlöscher mitnehmen. Da ist doch bestimmt auch irgendwo noch ein freundlicher Fingerabdruck, oder? Okay. Irgendwo ein netter kleiner Abdruck. Irgendwo. Ach komm, sonst sind doch immer irgendwo Abdrücke. Okay, da gucke ich jetzt persönlich nach. Bei Objekte bestimmt. Also ist doch irgendwas. Okay, dann lasse ich es erstmal noch. Da ist nichts mehr, okay. Aha, und hier ist ja ein schöner Fernseher. Und ein Gründlichkeitspunkt, alles klar.
We don't have permission to search this.
Ach
Yet.
Mann. Muss das sein? Da war schon mal nichts. Okay. Weiter durch. Da ist was. Aha, eine Kamera. Was sagt man dazu? Her damit. Und auch ein Videotape. Und da war bestimmt auch noch ein Fingerabdruck. Ich kenne euch Schweine doch. Nee. Sauerei. Da ist garantiert ein Fingerabdruck gewesen. Oh. Schick, schick.
You'll want a different tool for that.
Okay, okay. Vielleicht das. Na geht doch. Ah, da ist eine Schraube. Was macht man mit
You'll want a
Schrauben?
different tool for that.
Okay, Pinzette. Okay, ich denke mal, die müssen wir nicht großartig untersuchen. Schon wieder ein Gründlichkeitspunkt. Noch weiter. Okay. Ich glaube, wir haben hier erstmal alles, oder? Okay. Ich denke mal, wir haben wirklich alles. Moment. Also ab ins Labor. Da bin ich ja vor allem auf das Video gespannt. Okay, was hier? Ach ja, die Schraube. Und? Würde sagen, haut hin. Ja, es haut hin.
Nice work.
Ja, vielen Dank. Hier auch noch was.
And now we know how our flame retardant entered the game.
Also vom Feuerlöscher. Supi. Alles klar, also hat jemand mit dem Feuerlöscher rumgesaut, also echt. Okay, jetzt wollen wir mal das Video sehen. Oi, oi, oi. Okay, liebe Kinder, schaut weg. Nett. Mhm. Das sieh einer an.
What do we have here? Pedal with a missing screw. Printed pedal diagram. Todd may have given his life to Bullet Train, but it could be Bullet Train gave their lives to Todd.
Ja, das glaube ich auch langsam.
Nothing interesting on this frame.
Alles klar. Halleluja.
Nothing interesting on this frame.
Na, vielleicht geschäftlich nicht, aber okay, machen wir weiter. Puh. Okay, ich möchte jetzt eindeutig mit Toddy reden.
He's on his way to interrogation now.
Das muss jetzt wirklich mal gesagt werden. Was hat er da gemacht? Okay, so, Sie treten also von Zeit zu Zeit gerne vor die Kamera.
What? Todd, you surprise me. You're not just a backstage boy. You're a player. A beauty like Andrea, man. Surprised the tape didn't melt. All it lacks is audio and maybe some funky 70s disco.
Cut me a break, guys. I said Andrea and me hit it off, so I wanted a video to remember it by. Well, if that makes me a pervert, I got a lot of company. It's not like I was gonna put it on the internet or anything.
Naja, mir hat das Video gefallen, aber na gut. Ja, Video war eine große Hilfe.
That echo pedal and the schematics in your quarters made it onto your tape and gave us something to remember you by.
No, no way. That's a fuzzy, awful homemade video. You could never see stuff that small.
Na, mit der Bildaufbereitung konnten und haben wir.
Maybe Andrea dug you, or maybe she was using you. But you didn't care. Either way, you jumped from stalker to rocker of her world. Only small world, the rest of the band was too. So you rig the pedal, but forget to put back the screw. The boys blasting that fire extinguisher, while the two of you were making it, that pushed you over. That erased any doubt, and the plan went from half daydream to full reality.
No.
Afterward, you went to Eddie's studio, and as soon as he left, planted evidence against him. What went wrong, Todd? Was it finding out Andrea was riding the entire train? Or did you decide if you couldn't have her, nobody could?
It wasn't supposed to be that way. I had no way of knowing those stupid bastards would take their boots off and get into it like that, holding on to her, and her mic, and the mic stand. Hell. But they liked her more than Kathy, didn't they? Wanted Andrea to win.
Aha, also war es wohl doch. Warum sollten sie Andrea töten wollen?
She put the idea in my head. She told me if Andrea was gone, if she were around, I could really be part of the band. Only with Andrea, I'd always be just a nothing. Always a nobody. Then she said frame Eddie and be the train's manager. And none of those guys would ever push me around again.
Ah ja. Sie wäre Jill White?
No, you're not listening. Kathy. That's not Andrea on the tape, it's Kathy.
Ooh.
Kathy's the one that slept with me. Kathy's the one who slept with the band, not Andrea. Andrea was... She had more class than that. She was good. Too good for the train. Too good for me.
Okay. Das ist interessant.
Okay, so Kathy dresses up like Andrea for a little role play in the hay. Then Kathy explains how you can have it all. Just reverse a little electrical switch and take Andrea out of the game.
Nett.
Doesn't look like Kathy on the tape.
It's her, all right. She said she found a memo in Eddie's studio about rigging the contest against her. She knew I was in a bad way over Andrea. So she started coming on to me. When, she was through servicing the band. She'd wear Andrea's clothes and put on a wig, and it was like I always dreamed. And Kathy said it would be like this all the time for me if she won. She made me feel like a winner for once.
Oh,
I never meant to hurt the boys. Suddenly they take off their shoes like Andrea, and I couldn't stop it. It was a total accident, a nightmare right in front of my face. Yeah, they could be mean, but I loved their music, and they were my whole life for as long as I can remember. I just wanted to be in a place where where they'd have to respect me. Go ahead, arrest me. I deserve it for stupidity. But you've got to stop her. Kathy's the evil one. Look, that jet is mic'd to record audio for the TV show. There's a drawer just under the TV bar on the plane where the daily tapes are stored. You're gonna find tape 23 real interesting, especially about 3 hours in.
Aha. Gut zu wissen. Vielen Dank. Aber haben wir jetzt auch die Erlaubnis, die zu nehmen? Mal schauen. Indirekt haben wir es ja jetzt. Aha. Geht doch. Alles mitnehmen. Jetzt sind wir wahrscheinlich auch fertig. Ja, wir sind fertig. Supi. Mit etwas Glück schaffen wir den Fall heute. Na dann, hören wir uns das Audiotape mal an.
This is what you want, isn't it? This is what you've dreamed of. I'm the dream of her. And you can have that dream anytime, baby. Anytime. If you get rid of the nightmare, the her that won't give you the time of day. And I'll be her for you. For the band. And they won't laugh at you anymore. Not when you're the manager. Just do it. Do it. Rig the pedal. Smart man like you. It's easy. Use those schematics. You can figure it out in a second.
Surprise, Stinkley!
Aha.
Well, that confirms Todd's story. He was coerced into rigging the echo pedal. Let's do a voice comparison to be sure it's Kathy.
Alles klar. Vergleich B. Audiotape aus dem Tonstudio. Nehmen wir das.
Nice work. That's the bona fide imitation Andrea. Kathy Cantanta. So it seems Todd never did have a relationship with Andrea, except in his fevered imagination. So he settled on the runner-up. Let's bring her in.
Haftbefehl, das heißt, wir haben es geschafft. Ja. Juhu, wir haben den Fall gelöst. Ach, endlich. Okay, Boys. Wir möchten einen Haftbefehl für Cassie Cantanta.
Voice comparison proves that Kathy is the one who sexually coerced Todd into committing murder. Nice work. Without it, she might have skated.
Okay, Milady, Sie war ein böses Mädchen. Todd Hinckley hat die Morde gestanden.
And he's named you as an accomplice.
I'm not surprised Todd was responsible. But you better think again about trying to bring me into it. That lunatic acted alone.
Actually, it was a duet. And we have one of your most spirited performances on tape. See how many notes it takes you to name this tune.
Just do it. Do it. Rig the pedal. Smart man like you. It's easy. Use those schematics. You can figure it out in a second.
Well, that's not me. That's Andrea.
A reasonable facsimile of Andrea, but forensic voice analysis confirms the voice is yours.
No way. That's not me.
You may want to sing a different tune after you hear our rendition. Todd had a major yen for Andrea, who the band had pegged for their new lead singer. She snubbed Todd, and you stepped in, helped him live out his fantasy. And in the heat of that, you offered him so much more. A position of respect with his precious train. All he had to do was arrange an accident for Andrea, the woman who spurned him, plus help pin it on Eddie, eliminating him from the show before he could eliminate you.
You downloaded and printed the echo pedal schematics on Eddie's computer so Todd could alter it. You sold Todd by plying him with the loving attention Andrea refused him. You removed the competition, and a bonus track, the band that spurned you.
You become Train's last lead singer with those Train tracks in the can and go on to a high-profile solo career. Sweet.
I want a lawyer. You people are trying to railroad me.
Well, that's a new one, Kathy.
What do you mean?
First time I heard you sing the blues.
Ja, ich würde sagen, wir sind hier fertig. Wir haben es geschafft.
Well, those hard-rocking dinosaurs may have had careers near extinction. But they, and the young and talented Andrea, just didn't deserve to meet Elvis so soon. On the flip side, Kathy and Todd only have one song to sing from now on. The Jailhouse Rock. Good working with you.
Ja, es war mir eine Ehre, Warren. Oder Warwick. Ist ja auch wurscht.
All right, here's your evaluation.
Jetzt bin ich
For
mal
evidence,
gespannt.
you found everything there was to find. For hints, you didn't need any at all. And, at the end of the day, you followed the evidence to a clear conclusion. I can't argue with that.
Ja, perfekt.
Good work. You did very well, though as I noted, there's still some room to improve. I'm giving you an above-average grade. And by the way, thank you for all the new specimens you found for my collection.
Ach, immer gern geschehen. Hihi, super. Ja, dritter Fall geschafft. In deinen Augen. Das ist dann der nächste Fall. Da schnuppern wir noch kurz rein und dann mache ich Schluss für heute.
You're proving to be quite a talent. It's been a real pleasure hearing what my CSIs have to say about your work so far. That's why I'm handing you this case. A respected surgeon was brutally killed in his home earlier this evening. We've got only one witness, the victim's wife, a blind woman. Greg will shadow you on this one. Maybe he can learn something from you.
Mal schauen. Alles klar. Chirurg wurde umgebracht und die einzige Zeugin war seine blinde Frau. Das hört sich doch schon nett an. So, guten Tag, da sind wir.
Hey, thanks for coming aboard. From what I hear, you are the CSI to be partnered with these days. So anyway, welcome to the crime scene. Grisly murder, Vic upstairs in the bedroom. The decor? Early spatter. And his wife Amita didn't see a thing, being as she's blind. But we can count on her other senses being keen. So we have to interview her right now, despite her understandable shock.
Hey, looks like you got everything under control. I'll see you back at the office.
Alles klar. Okay, damit beende ich die heutige Aufnahmesession. Also, bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüssi.